mom to my kids. I've always wanted to attend all the extramural activities for my kids. Sometimes, we want to go and attend things, but because you are so occupied with other things or work, you won't be able to be there for your kids. Because of this business, I managed to be the person that I've always wanted to be a present mom to my kids. I don't know your goals. I don't know what you're going through. I don't know what you've been through, but all I can tell you, your dreams are valid. Do not listen to the negative voice that will tell you sometimes, no, you are dreaming too much. No, it's lying to you. Believe me, anything that you can put your mind to it, you can achieve it. It starts with your mind. It starts with you believing it. It starts with you saying, I'm gonna go for the things that I deserve. It starts with you saying, I'm gonna go all out for myself. I'm gonna go all out for my family. You already know the life that you deserve. The only thing you need now is to just go for it. And guess what? This business is the vehicle that's gonna take you to where you want to be. That's gonna take you to where you want to go. I first want to say to you, well done for making sure that you are attending. Well done for you being here. And believe me, it is not a coincidence that you are here today at this time. It is because your life is about to change. Sometimes for your life to change, you gotta hear other people's stories. Then you get inspired. Then you get to understand that we are all the same. The only difference is that, are you willing to stand up and go and say, I am ready to fight for what I deserve. I am ready to make sure that I get the life that I've always wanted for myself. So right now, we're just gonna get through the company history to understand that what business that I'm referring to, what is it that changed my life so much at a young age, since I managed to retire at the age of 30. It does not mean your goal is to also retire, but you have your goals, and this business will help you to achieve those goals to get to where you are. The business that I'm talking about, it is called the Forever Living Products, the business that's been around for over 45 years, the business that has changed, and it is still changing so many lives. And a lot of people, they would say, I know the products, but the problem, they don't know the business side of it, that you can have it all. Have you ever asked yourself, what if I can have it all? Making money, at the same time, time freedom, at the same time, you are able to travel the world for free. You are able to travel the world while you are working, while you are able to get to decide what kind of a life you want for yourself, what kind of a life you want for your family. Let me just share my screen with you so that we can get to it. There it is. Okay. Welcome. I see we've got a lot of people from different countries. Welcome all, guys. I'm sure you're gonna learn a lot. It doesn't matter where you are. It doesn't matter where you're coming from. It doesn't matter what you've been through, but believe me, your dreams are valid. And it is about time you're gonna learn how this business can help you get to where you need to be, get to where you've always wanted to be in life. And it is important that by this time, you have written down your goals to say, you know what, as Nonhlanhla, I want to achieve this. I know everyone, when the year starts, we say, this is my year, 2024 is my year. And we say it more often to say, this is going to be my year. But what are you doing differently to make sure this becomes your year? We cannot every year, when it's the 1st of January, we are shouting or saying, this is my year, I'm going to make sure I make it. But what is it that you are doing differently? Remember, you cannot expect different results if you are not changing your daily habits. You cannot expect different results if you're not setting your goals for yourself. It starts with you saying, I'm going to go for this, I deserve this, and I'm going to make sure I fight for it. So you are more than welcome, you are more than allowed to say, this is your year. If you are willing to change something, if you are willing to have goals written down, if you are willing to say, after writing down my goals, I'm going to come up with a plan to say, this is how I'm going to achieve my goals. Also, what is it that matters the most to you? What matters the most to you should be that thing that pushes you to say, I cannot afford to quit. I cannot afford to take things easy because this matters the most. It can be your family, it can be yourself, it can be your education, it can be maybe you want to move to a new apartment, it can be maybe you want to pay off your bond, anything. But what is it that matters the most to you currently? That should push you, that should be your why, that should be something that you wake up and look forward to. We cannot be waking up every day and say, I'll see how the day goes by. No, every day when you wake up, you need to be looking into something good. By the end of this week, by the end of this month, I need to make sure that I'm here. Today, I need to make sure I achieve this. Tomorrow, I need to make sure that I'm here in my life. It starts with you saying, I'm tired of being stuck. I'm tired of complaining. I just need to do something. I just need to level up. I just need to show up for myself. What is it when we say you show up for yourself? It starts with now where you are here at this time of the night. You are saying to yourself, I am going to do this. I want to learn how is it done. I want to learn how can I move forward with whatever that they're going to tell me tonight. Because definitely, if you are not changing things, if you're not changing your ways, if you're not changing the way you do things, it is very rare that you will experience change in my life. It starts today, not tomorrow, not next week. I know we are all sometimes fall for the trap of procrastination where we say, I still have time. I'll see next month. I still have time. I'll see next week. I still have time. I'll see at the end of the year. But guess what? We don't have time. Who would have thought that at this time now, it could be the 1st of February? Just 4 weeks ago, we were ending 2023, but look at where we are. So the company that I'm referring to is Forever Living Products. We are vertically integrated. We are an experienced company that generates in over 160 countries, which basically means you will be able to do your business from anywhere. You will be able to also connect with other people from all over the world. You will be able to say, you know what, I want to expand. I want to start building a business in Namibia. I want to start building a business in South Africa. I want to start building the business from anywhere around the world. So it's up to you. So during the business, we are in the health and wellness sector. So you get to take care of yourself. You get to look good first while you are making money. Every time we say your health is your wealth, is your wealth. There is no way you can enjoy your money if you are not healthy. There is no way you can enjoy your money if you are not looking good. There is no way you can say, I'm enjoying this life while you are not feeling well yourself. So this business allows you to take care of your health. This business allows you to say, you know what, I need to stay young. I need to look good. I need to take care of myself. So why aloe? We are the world's largest grower of aloe vera health and beauty products. So there is no middleman. We produce our own aloe. Our aloe is hand harvested to make sure that we pick the best aloe for you. We pick the most beautiful aloe vera for you that you can use. Also, aloe is very good for everyone. After the session, you can even go to your website, to our Forever website. Just type there the benefits of aloe vera. We're not just using any aloe in the world because there are too many species of aloe, but we are using a very special one that is called an aloe papadensis miller. So aloe is very good internally for you, for me. Aloe supports your digestive system. Aloe promotes your healthy immune system. It supports your nutrient absorption. If your inside is good, if your inside is well, believe me, you're going to look good at the outside. Imagine if you are using your aloe from the inside and also in the outside, you are bound to look good because on the outside, the aloe will moisturize, conditions, and soothes your skin. That's the nice thing about it. So when you use your aloe, you will remain healthy. You will look good. So what is it that makes Forever differently from any other companies? We are different because we are registered with the Direct Selling Association, which means that all the 160 governments have just okayed the Forever Living product. We are approved, we are certified by the ALU International Council, so which means our products are safe to be used, which means our products are safe to be consumed. So anyone can use our aloe vera products because they are certified, they've been tested. So from there, you know very well, while you are taking care of your family, while you are making money, while you are a present mom, present self, present parent, you are able to look good and feel good. And what is it that makes the company successful? How can you be successful in this business? You can become successful in this business when you just talk to people. I always say this, it is a word of mouth. So what I teach you, you teach the next person. What you learn, you teach the next person, and you get rewarded for it. Oh, no slides. Okay. Can I just share my screen again? I don't know how to get up. I'm just sharing my screen again. You can go with it. I'm sorry for that. I'm just sharing my screen again. Okay. I'm actually using two screens, so I thought you are able to, don't share this one. I thought you are able also to see on your side. Is it this one? Eh? Yeah. I'm using two screens so that I thought you are able to see on your side. Share. Can you see it now? Okay, I think I need to do this. I need to stop sharing and use the other one. Sorry about that. Okay, I've stopped sharing. I just want to go to the other one. I just want to go to the other one so that I'll be able to, it can be able to appear on your screens too. Okay, let's go to this one. Okay, I think now you're going to be able, we can close this one too. I think now you're going to be able to view it. I'm just showing it now. I'm going to share it via PDF just now. I thought you are able, sorry about that, to view it. Okay, while my son is assisting me with it. So how you can be, yeah, this one. So how you can be successful in this business? The first thing is like talk to people. When you talk to everyone that you meet with, you are going to be successful. There is no one in this world that will say, unless you are not feeling well, unless you are sick, there is no one in this world that will say, I spend 24 hours without talking to anyone. There is no way. So there is no way you would say, I just go to work. Even if I meet someone, I don't greet them. But every time you get a chance to speak to someone. But the question is always this, what is it that you talk about when you meet that specific person? Does it add value? So when you do that, when you talk to people, when you add value, that's how you succeed. So basically in this business, you get rewarded for helping people to look good and feel good at any time, which is something we do every day. Sometimes you will find someone asking you about a beautiful product or sunscreen that you use, and you will recommend that sunscreen, but guess what? You don't get paid for it. In this business, whatever product you're going to recommend, that person will definitely be buying from you. That's how you make money. Also, in this business, when you share the business opportunity with other people, like Nonhlanhla, I know very well this business has helped me to retire at the age of 30. I know this very well that this business has helped me to change my life. So why would I keep quiet and not share it with the next person? I would never. So the minute I share the business opportunity with the next person, I definitely get rewarded. How exciting is that? You get rewarded for changing someone's life. It doesn't matter if it's about the product. It doesn't matter if it is about the business. Looks like we are going all right now. Yes, it's appearing full screen. So it is about you knowing that the minute you open your mouth, someone's life is going to change. The minute you make a conversation, someone's life is going to change. Basically, you are adding value and you get rewarded for it. I always say this, I am so grateful that I'm with a company with leaders. Imagine you're becoming part of the company where there are no leaders. So these people that I'm gonna tell you about, they are making sure that everything is running smoothly in the business. That's why every time when things need to happen, they happen in place, in time, and they take the company to the next level. This is our CEO of Forever Living product, which is Greg Mon. And there's no way you can become part of the company. There's no CEO, there's no president. We have our president of the company, which is Aiden, and we also have our executive vice president of Forever Living products. This site. Let me just do this, which is unique. So we're going to get to the next one. We have UJP, which is our vice president of Africa. Can you imagine, guys? Can you see there's no way things can go wrong, because we have leadership that is showing us the way. We have leadership that is making sure that everything is running smoothly for Southern Africa. We have our very amazing, beautiful country sales manager who is also in the business, which tells you this is the best business. A country sales manager is also in the business, which is Mama Dia Oni Ndumela. So you need to know that when you are part of this business, you are definitely with the best business. This is what I was referring to. How can you be successful in the business? We supply the products directly to the consumers. So we get the product on discount from the company, and then we supply it directly to our customers. So there is no middleman between me and Forever. There is no middleman between me and my customers. So wherever profit you make, it comes straight to you. They won't say, you've made so much profit, give us 5%. And with the Forever, I deal with the Forever directly as Nonhlanhla. I get my discount directly. There's no specific discount or money that needs to go to someone. So you are becoming your own businesswoman or businessman. And we are a combined power of a network of home-based business owners, which means from anywhere you can become part of the business, which means from anywhere you can connect with a lot of people and share the business opportunity with them. Now we have social media. We have people that stay on social media for 8 hours, 10 hours scrolling. So this business will teach you discipline. You go on social media, you engage with people, because you know when you change your life changes. You know when you change your life, you get rewarded for it. You won't be that kind of a parent who sits on TikTok for 7 hours scrolling, laughing, but the bank balance is just crying. The bank balance is saying, yeah, mama, I'm struggling. So now when you go on TikTok, you go there with papers that, which life can I touch tonight? Through our product, through our amazing business opportunity. So it's not only about money, it's about personal development. Because now I know when I touch my phone, I'm not going there to play. I'm going to look for a life that I'm going to touch. So what is the first thing you touch when you wake up every morning? It's your phone. What is the first thing that you touch when you go to bed? It is your phone, because even now, when we read the Bible, we'll read it out from our phone, most of us, So why are you not really using that phone to generate an income for you? Use that phone to generate, to change lives while you get rewarded for it. So we show the potential of the business opportunity to everyone we meet up with. The business would never say, no, Nonhlanhla, you can't talk to someone she's from Zambia. No, wherever that you come from, you can become part of this amazing business. I can be able to share the business opportunity with you. What are the benefits of the team marketing? Firstly, the income is unkept, which means what you put in is what you're going to get. If you put in more, you're going to get more. If you put in average, you're going to get average. There is no ceiling in this business. There is no basic income to say, no, at your level, you can only earn this much. No, you can go as higher as you want. No one is going to stop you. Imagine guys coming into a business that allows you to promote yourself any day and every day. You can start today, tomorrow you become anything that you want to be. You can say today, my budget is to make this much. You know exactly what you need to do to get there. You become your own boss. Imagine a boss that wakes up every day and say, today I gotta make 5,000. And then you know what you need to do. You don't have to go to someone to approve, to say, yeah, because you joined under me, you can only get here. No, you are your own boss. The income is willable. So we are not only building for now, we are building building for the future. We are building for the next generation, which means as Nonhlanhla, as a senior manager, if I'm no more, my kids, my grandchildren can take over my business and run with the legacy. Yes, we are making money now, but we are building a foundation. We are building a legacy that if I'm no more, my kids don't suffer, my grandchildren don't suffer. They say, we thank our grandmother for leaving us this amazing business opportunity. Imagine, guys, it's a title that I know that my family will carry over. You get to decide your goals. I cannot decide your goals. Right now, I don't know what you're going through. I don't know what you've been through, but only you can change it. If today is the 1st of February and you still say you don't have goals, I want you after this session to go back, after the session to go back, take your notepad, take anything. Ask yourself, take yourself seriously and ask yourself, where do I want to be? Where do I see myself? How do I want to look like by the end of this year, by the end of this month? Because if you're not goal-driven, anything in life, you will face a negative direction. But when you have goals, you know very well when you feel lazy that I cannot sleep. I want my kids to go to this certain private school. I cannot sleep. I want to stay in that estate. I want to buy that car. I want to further my studies. Because you have goals, you cannot afford to just be sitting, playing around, even posting on social media saying, I'm bored. You cannot be bored when you have goals because they gotta be fulfilled. And the Forever System is here to help you get in line with your goals. The Forever System is here to help you achieve those goals. You can do this business part-time while you are working. We're not going to decide for you. When I started for 3 years, I did this business when I was working for the mine for 3 years. No one said, Nonhlanhla, you can retire now. It was my decision when I was 30 years old to say, you know what, I think this money that I'm making now can sustain me and my family. Then I wrote that resignation letter with confidence. So even if you are here and you are not working, you don't have any job, this is the business. Grab it with both hands. You have all the time in the world to make it happen. You have all the time in the world to make sure that you are fulfilling those dreams. You cannot say just because you don't have a job or you're not working anywhere, you say your life is over. This business is here to change that mentality, to change that mindset. It doesn't matter where you are. It doesn't matter who you are. It doesn't matter where you are coming from. Your dreams are valid. And what I can promise you, you're not just going to come into the business and be like, you'll see for yourself. You will be getting full trainings and support. Imagine getting a training so that you can grow and make money for yourself. Imagine getting a support so that you can grow and make money for you and your family. So you come into, when you join the Forever Business, you are joining a loving community. You are joining a loving family. You're not going to be left alone to see yourself there. We're going to crawl with you. We're going to walk with you. We're going to run with you, but we're not going to sit with you. If you want to sit, sorry, we're not going to sit with you. When you start, we crawl with you, we walk with you, and we run with you. You run for those goals. You run for what you deserve. So these ones we're going to talk more about is at the end. We have so many celebrations, recognitions, chairman's bonuses, Kaplan. Do you know how hard is it in the environment where you are the hardworking person, but no one ever says, well done. Not that you are doing it for someone, but that's someone who will just happy and say, well done, you are doing well. In this business, we do that for you. We celebrate you. We celebrate your hard work. We celebrate your success. How is that? You see why I say when you join Forever, you're joining a loving community. You're joining a loving family. What is it that we do so that we are successful as Forever business owners? You use the product. I use the product. You cannot go and sell to people something that you do not use. That is called integrity. I'm using the product. I look good. I want you to look good too. So the minute you are using the product, you're going to gain confidence. And, oh, you know what? I know what helped me with the skin. I'm going to help you too. You go around help people because you've been helped. I used to struggle a lot because of my skin color. I used to struggle a lot with my skin. So now, because of this product, I have a clear skin. Do you think I'll pass someone who's struggling with their skin? I'm definitely going to say, come here, let me help you. You share the product benefit with someone. It's a word of mouth. You share, you know what? I've just started using this product and it's doing well on my face and it's doing well on my skin. You can even do a TikTok video. You can even do a recommendation, mouth to mouth. So you are not limited. Talk to people. then you will get rewarded for it. There is no need for me that I am here forever is giving me so much money. If forever has changed my life, forever has made me a stay-at-home mom at an early age, why would I keep quiet and not help the next person? Why would I be greedy? And when you help the next person to achieve their goals, automatically your own goals will become a reality. We talk to people about the business opportunity. We are not greedy. We are a loving community. We are a loving family. You find your 5 people that you're gonna be working with. You don't just say, I'm working alone. You work with people. Every business needs people. So don't keep this business opportunity to yourself. Tell everyone, your aunt, your family, your uncle, everyone, and you will see, you will get rewarded for it. You coach your team. You cannot bring people and say, see for yourself. Then that means you're not part of the loving community. I said to you, we are a loving community. We're going to allow you to come in and coach you how to run your business on a daily basis. So we have different whys. What is the why? It's your goal. What drives you? I'm going to ask you, what drives you? What matters the most to you right now? What is it that is important to you? I don't know. Maybe you need a new car. Maybe you want an early pension. Maybe you just want that lifestyle change. Maybe you want to travel the world. Maybe you want to grow as a person. Maybe you want financial freedom. Whatever it is, believe me, it's valid. And for you to get to this answer, are you happy with yourself? Are you happy? Like, if I can really ask you, are you really happy? Can you really say you are happy? Do something. This is your chance to change your life. And if you're not going to do it yourself, no one is going to do it for you. And I'm glad you are here because this business will help you to do this, because this business will help you to discover your full potential. So, what is it that we are doing now that brings the money? Imagine, guys, it's one business, but it has got 3 streams of income. There is no way you're not making money from these 3 streams of income. One business, 3 streams of income. We make money from profit because the minute you become part of the business, you don't buy the product at a normal price. You get a discount. Like, we've just known you, you've just registered, but already we are giving you a discount. How nice is that? We don't wait for a specific day. We're like, you want to start? Here's your discount. We'll talk more about the discounts right now. So you make money from day one. You make money from the word go because you're not going to be buying the product at a normal selling customer price. But where now, because you decided to make the right decision and become part of the business, you're going to get the discount from the word go. Team leader. When you don't keep this business to yourself, when you go and share the business opportunity with other people, you're going to get money for it. We're going to talk more about that because the business says for every person that comes into the business, that joins under your leadership, directly under your leadership, we're going to give you 2,100 rands. Guys, imagine, just for changing one life, you get like a once-off thank you referral bonus, get 2,100 rands. What if this month you come in and you change 10 lives? What is that? It's not even more about money. Automatically, when you change more lives, the money will be just coming in. You need to have that open heart. When I come in, I'm going to help more people to make money through this business, and you're going to get rewarded. Or we also have another one, which is a business developer, where you come into the business, you groom your team, you develop leaders. I cannot be saying, it's okay, I'm the only senior manager here. It must stay like that. There's no way. When you groom more senior managers, the company will pay you for that. We're going to get to that now. So you see, there's no time to be broke. There's no time to suffer. You have more people, you change more lives, you get what you deserve. How difficult can that be? It is a word of mouth. Each one, teach one. We do it every day, but we miss the point of getting paid for it. How does the business measure our growth? Remember, we are operating in over 160 countries. How does the business measure our growth? We have a point system. Each and every product that you buy, it has got points. Remember, points differs of the product are based on the amount of the product. So you cannot expect all the products to have the same points. Each and every product has got points attached to it. Don't worry too much about calculating those points, because the minute you become part of the business, you will get your online login details where you're going to be able to log in and check your points every day after each purchase. You can also be able to see your team's points so that you can be able to assist them to grow. to show them. So when I say CCs, I basically mean product points. CCs are product points, which means even if I go to America or Mexico, forever living, when I say I want 1 CCs, they know CCs are product points. So when you hear me talking about CCs, those are case credits, a global point system allocated to each and every product. How are we getting these CCs? By using the product. The minute you go to a product center or online, you log in, you buy products, there will be CCs attached under your membership number, because when you join the business, you will get your personal distributor number. So every time when you buy, it's going to be under your distributor number. So you're going to buy the product. It doesn't matter if you use those products or you sell them, as long as the product was dispatched at the product center under your name, it's yours. It doesn't matter if you're going to use them and or you're going to sell those products. Also, the nice thing, it's not only your points. When you change more lives, when people become part of your business, when they buy, those points will reflect under you also, because you are the one that told them about the business. So when someone under your team buys the product, they will get their points reflecting under their names and also reflecting under your name. So CCs, it's all about buying product points. So if it's all about product points. So if you don't buy products, you're not going to have CCs. So we have levels in this business. The first level, when you become part of the business, I want you to look at the rate circle. So when you become part of the business, we call you a preferred customer. You're going to have to fill in the form in order for you. You can do it online or you can get an initial form. Please talk to the person who invited you here about this. When you join the business, we call you a preferred customer. You are still a customer, but we are preferred. You are a special one. So that's why when you buy, we are going to give you a 5% discount. Let's say we are selling our aloe vera gel. We are selling our aloe vera gel with 512. We all use the same selling prices. You don't come here and have your own prices. No. So you, as a special customer, you're not going to be buying a 580 or 512. You're gonna get it on 5% discount because you are a special customer. You've just registered with the most amazing company. How nice is that? So as a half member, your only benefit will be that 5% discount when you buy product. But where do you start getting all this exciting benefit now? You start saying, yeah, the money is coming in. When you are an assistant supervisor, you need to buy with 2cc in a space of 2 months. The person that invited you here will assist you in how you can divide your 2cc or 1/12 in 2 months. The nice thing about now, we have a Start Your Journey pack that is on special. That is 2cc. You can buy it with 6,500 rands. When you go and buy that pack now, same time, the system will update. You're going to become a full member. You're going to become an assistant supervisor. What it means to be an assistant supervisor in our business, it means now your discount is no longer 5%. Your discount now is going up. It is 30%. What happens to your profit? It also goes up. You see what I told you, that you get to promote yourself at any time. So you can come in the business today and buy that 6,500 combo now. Same time you promoted yourself, you are a full member. You are getting 30% discount. Another option, remember I said the 6.5 combo, 6,500 combo, it is on special. The option of becoming a full member, you can buy the combo that is worth 9,300. With that combo, because it's a normal amount of full member, you get to choose what you want, but this combo that is on special, you don't get to choose what you want. But our amazing company has prepacked the products that are the most sold products in where you are. So you don't have to worry, hey, what about this? Already it's prepacked because those are our most selling products. It's either you choose the 6.5 Start Your Journey combo or you choose the 9,300 combo. They both gonna take you to full member, and then you start getting your 30% discount. Also, every month on the 11th, we're getting a bonus recap. What is a bonus recap? At work, we used to call it a pay slip, but here it is a bonus recap where you get to see how much you're gonna earn on the 15th. And guess what? In this business, we get paid every month on the 15th. As an assistant supervisor, every month on the 15th, as long as you do 4 case credits through buying your product, through introducing people in the business, you're going to get paid 5% on the 15th if you do more than 4 cc. Guys, can you comprehend this? You're already making profit. You're still getting paid for just buying products. It doesn't matter if you used those products or you sold them. As long as the system that you shows that you bought over 4 cc, you are getting paid. The money just keeps on coming in. How is that? Forever is the most rewarding company. Then now, because now you are fully in the business, as an assistant supervisor, as a full member, you can start introducing people in your business. You can start building your business. So what happens as a full member? When you sell, this is just to show you, but from our generous company, you can make so much money. When you sell 1 bottle of aloe vera gel, you make 153.98 profit. When you sell 2, you make 307.96 profit. Because you are a business owner, again, you don't show up on Monday and then you are nowhere to be found on Tuesday. When you do that for 5 days, when Monday to Friday, you sell 2 aloe vera bottles, you will be making a profit of 1,539. Guys, are you telling me making 1,500 a week won't change something in your life? It will change a lot. If someone can come to you and say, I'm giving you 1.5, would you say, no, I don't need it? I never. It will make a huge difference. So when you do that for 4 weeks, your profit is 6,100. Just for profit. On top of that, when you introduce someone in the business, the company will pay you this once-off thank you referral bonus that is worth 2,120. Imagine, just for opening your mouth, telling someone about the business opportunity, they join the business, you're getting paid 2,100. On the 15th, after you've made the 6.1% profit, after you've introduced someone, you got the 2.1 once-off bonus, on the 15th, the company says, boom, there's an extra. You see there's a plus there. There's an extra 1,360. Where is this 1,316 comes from? They pay you 5% for the person that joined your business. They pay you 5% for the amount of your 4 CCs. Guys, in 1 month as a full member, as an assistant supervisor, you can make 9,500, just minimum. 9,500. Wouldn't it make a difference right now in your life? 9.5. Go to the person who introduced you, who invited you here. Tell that person, would show me how I can do this in 4 weeks. Believe me, you will get this exact amount. And then you are on CCC. This is how we move. So the next level after assistant supervisor is supervisor level. For you to get to supervisor, you need to do 25 CCs. Remember, your team's product points, they also reflecting under you. So you can do this 25 with your team, and your discount now is 38%. How is that? When you are a supervisor, everyone that's under your leadership, on the 15th, you're gonna get paid for their performance. The next level is assistant manager level. The discount is 43%. You see, guys, the minute we move up, the more money you are making. The discount is 43%. And what is it that you need for you to become an assistant manager? You need to do 75 CC in a space of 2 months. CCs are product points. These points, you're not doing them alone, you are doing them with your team, which is why it's very important to make sure every day you are changing lives. Manager level, this is, I want you to come into the business, fight for manager level, highest profit, highest discount, 48% discount. The nice thing about our company, it is so generous. There are 2 options for you to get to manager level. You can do 126 in a space of 2 months. You see, you get to decide how you're going to level up. You get to decide how you want to promote yourself. Or you can say, I want to promote myself in 4 months. I'm going to do 150 CCs in 4 months. They even gave us 2 options, 126 CCs in 2 months, or choose 150 CCs in a space of 4 months. So this is this is the old one that it opened. Okay, sorry about that. This is the assistant supervisor level. You need to, it's a new one. You need to do 2 CCs in a space of 2 months. You can buy that combo that we spoke about. Yeah, 9,260. You can round it off to 9,300, and your discount is 30%. On the 15th, you're gonna get paid for just doing your 4 CCs, a 5% assistant supervisor boost. On the 15th, you're gonna get paid if you have someone who is a preferred customer under you. Or you can choose, there's even 2 options to get to full member. Or you can choose to buy that combo that is on special, that is worth 6,500 rands. So imagine, guys, from 5% to 30%, you know what you need to do to get there. How nice is that? The next level is supervisor level. Supervisor level, you need to do 25 CCs in a space of 2 months. Can I tell you about my story? I became a supervisor just in 4 weeks after joining the business. Just in 4 weeks after joining the business, because I was tired of being broke, because I was tired of these loans that were just too much on my system. I was not even seeing my salary because every money would go to those loans. So when you have a goal, when you're tired of your situation, you're going to do something about it. Your discount when you're an assistant supervisor, when you're a supervisor, will be 38%. You see that the more you move up, the more money you are making for yourself. The next level, assistant manager level, you do 75 CCs in a space of 75 CCs in a space of 2 consecutive months. If whatever works with you consistent, you cannot say, I'm going to come in June and then I'm going to do the business in June and come back in December. I want promotion. No, this needs to be consecutive months, January, February, March, do 75 CCs. On my second month of being in the business, of joining the business, I was an assistant manager. And the assistant manager in our business, you're going to get a 43% discount. The more you move up, the more the money you are making. Next level, the level that I spoke to you about, to say, you know what, make sure you get to this level as soon as possible. It is the manager level. 2 options. It's either you do 120 CCs in 2 months or 150 CCs in 4 months. You typically need 15 to 25 people in your team that are going to do their 4 CCs. It's a copy and paste business. Teach them how to do the business. You are a manager in the business. That's where you unlock everything. And your discount when you're a manager is 48%. Guys, because I listened to the presentation and I heard everything about manager level, I made sure I get to manager in a space of 3 months after joining the business. It's all about how bad do you want this. As a manager, the company says, no, don't just be excited that you are the only manager in your team. Go and groom your team members. Show them how you got there. We are going to reward you. Imagine you getting paid for grooming others while they are still making money when you groom them. You see why I say you are joining the laughing community. You are joining the laughing family. So you as a manager now, you are going to introduce person A in the business. Ne? Person A goes and introduce person B in the business. Then person B goes and introduce person C in the business. So person A is your first generation, person B is your second generation, person C is your third generation. So the company says, for everyone, if person A becomes a manager, for whatever that she or he is making, we're going to pay you 6%. Imagine, guys, on top of your income that you are making as a manager, if you raise your direct manager, you get 6%. And then, remember, person A is also learning. She also grooms person B to become a manager. You will be getting 3% for your second generation line managers. And then person C also becomes a manager because we duplicate, we have people grow. You don't want to be the only one growing, and you cannot grow alone. You need to grow with people. It's a business of people. Then that's why the company says, for your third generation line managers, for whatever that they make, we're going to pay you 2%. How nice is that? On top of your income as a manager, as long as they're all doing their 66 per month as a minimum requirement for all the managers. I've spoken about this. You don't have to limit yourself. Build your business from anywhere, everywhere. You can be in Africa and have a team in Europe. You're still going to get paid. You're still going to get rewarded. For sure, in your social media, we have a lot of people from America, a lot of people from Dubai. Why don't you expand? Talk to them about the products. Talk to them about the business opportunity. The business that we are in allows you to do that. Guys, do you see here? It says the extras. You don't have to go somewhere and look for specific CCs. The same CCs that you are getting paid for, you're going to get this as long as they are in line with these requirements. So we have a forever to drive. It's up to you if you're going to buy your favorite car. So if you are here and you say you don't have a dream car, I want you to go back home and just dream. I want you to start dreaming big. There is no way you are living and you say you don't have a dream car, because forever will make it possible. It doesn't matter what that now you don't have a car or you do have. What is your dream car? So with this money, forever doesn't force you to go and buy a car, but you decide if you want to go and buy a car, or you don't want. Maybe you just want to invest that money, or maybe you just want to keep it on your savings. These are the amazing leaders that are in the business full time. Look at the types of cars they are driving, and they are all on the forever to drive qualification. You see why I say go back home and dream, and your dreams are valid. So if you do it like this, if your sisters are like this, you can even go now and log in. Maybe you've just joined your business. Maybe you are on level 1. So just check there. If for month 1, you are on 50 cc's in total, month 2, you are on 100 cc's in total, month 3, you are on 150 cc's in total. For the next 3 years, you will be getting 6,720 every month, which is a total of 241,000. Level 2, month 1, you do 75 cc's. Month 2, you do 150 cc's. Month 3, we do 225 cc's. You're going to be getting an extra 10,000 for 3 years, guys. 3 years. Imagine a company that gives you a car incentive so much. That is so much. A business that you can do from anywhere just by changing someone's life, just by talking to people. Level 3, month 1, you do 100 cc's. Month 2, guys, look at this. Month 2, you do 200 cc's. Month 3, you do 300 cc's. An extra 13,440 on top of all these monies that I've just shared with you. In 3 years, the company pays you 483,000. What happens if the 3 years ends? You can requalify. So you cannot have to. You do not have to worry to say, yeah, the 3 years is ending. I'm going to be out. Requalify. Then you're going to keep on requalifying. And if you are able to qualify once, what will stop you from qualifying every 3 years? We have international travels. Every year we have 2 free international trips. I say, yes, you work for them because the company just wants to thank you and say, you've worked so hard, Nonhlanhla. We want to take you overseas with your partner. We're going to pay for everything. How nice is that? We have 2 of those trips. And guess what? The qualification period for this one is started just last month, the 1st of January until the end of December this year. So if you're not in the business yet, you can qualify for this one. We can be taking you to Paris next year. And soon there is another trip coming up to India because of this amazing incentive. But for you to qualify for this traveling, for this trip, you need to become a manager first. You see why I made sure that in a space of 3 months, I become a manager, because that is where the life is. So there is a video that I wanted to play, but it's fine because of time. The next trip is an Italy manager. An Italy manager, this is where we are going to Italy this year. Soon they're going to announce where we are going in the following year. Guess what, guys? The qualification period is from the 1st of May until the 30th of April next year. What does this mean? It means if you're in the business, you can still qualify. If you've just joined the business, you can still qualify. I remember my husband and I, when we became part of the business, we did not even have a passport. Because of this business, it's been 6 years. I've been to over 7 countries just for free. From not having a passport, from the dusty streets of KZN, I am now calling myself an international traveler. I just came into this business for an extra income, not knowing that they're going to say, Mugal, you deserve to go overseas. So we also have a chairman's bonus where the company sits down and just share the profits for the whole year with every manager that have qualified. Also, for you to qualify for this one, you need to become a manager. There are requirements. So we have the people that have qualified for the Southern Africa. We have Tobeka and Petros Mabanga. I'm not going to be able to read all the names, but it just tells you it's doable. If the people that are in the same country as you can qualify, what makes you think you won't be able to qualify for the chairman's bonus? I know at work we used to call it, we have level 1, we also have level 2. What makes you think you cannot qualify if there are people? This is for Botswana, the other one was from South Africa. We have Abu Susan, Abu Emily. So it doesn't matter where you are. This is also for you to benefit. In the Southern Africa, we had our number 1, the Selegis, that became the level 3 qualifiers, which is obviously more money. We have the best products. So you don't have to worry. They are certified, they are working. You have the best product so that you're going to be able to recommend them. You're going to be able to also consume them, utilize them, so that you are able to Tell everyone about the benefits. So our market is not limited in one thing. We have weight management, we have vitamin and supplements, we have skincare, we have men's grooming. You choose what maybe this month I want to focus on this. So this just guarantees you that you will always have someone who needs something from you. I know right now you're asking, will it work for me or is it for specific people? Believe me, if you take it seriously as a business, because in any new venture, time and effort is required, you need to be coachable because you will be coached. You need to attend all trainings and events like this. You need to commit to the time that is required for you to be successful. Don't come into the business today. You say today, I want to be a millionaire today. Put in the work. There's no quick fix in this business. You show up for it every day. You put in the work every day. And guess what? If you're goal-driven, if you're self-motivated, you are willing to work closely with the person that introduced you in the business, you are going to be successful. This business doesn't want you to think small. If you don't have a car right now and you see those cars, you're like, not for me. No, stop it. You deserve those cars. You deserve your dream car. Be willing to think big. Be willing to step out of your comfort zone and say, I'm going to stay in this complex. I'm going to stay in this estate. Commit to having regular customers. Build your team and develop 5 key people. And guess what? Tell everyone what you are doing. You cannot be able to do your business if you are a private agent. Scream, shout about it, be excited about it. If this is yes from you, for you, from what you've had, please speak to the person who invited you here so that they can register you. You have a planning session. If you say no for now, use the product so that the minute you are ready to do it, then you have confidence in your product. If you say maybe, ask the question to the person that invited you to this session. Guys, this is definitely a life-changing business opportunity. It has changed so many lives, and I believe it still can change yours. From where you are, just make sure you start. If you're in the business, take it seriously, put in the work. Right now, I'm going to invite our amazing, beautiful young guest in the house, and her name is Charity Gabana. She's doing so well in the business. She's very young, but she has achieved so much. Let me give her a chance to say, to tell us her story. Let me just, she is now a co-host. Hey, Leader Charity, welcome. She's all the way from Kenya. Can you please give her fire emojis? Yes, Kole, you were born for this. Guys, can you welcome Charity Gabana?
All right. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, everyone. Am I visible? Am I audible? Can you guys hear me? Please let me know in the chat box if I'm audible.
Yes, we can hear you.
All right. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I can see so many fire emojis on the chat box from people across Africa, people across the world. This has been an impactful, honestly, an impactful training. You know, Sibiya, I don't know how to pronounce your first name, but the second one, at least I know it, Sibiya. He's a very, very powerful leader. And honestly, I don't even know what to say after that presentation. Honestly. So thank you so much. First of all, I'd like to thank, of course, the South African country sales manager for giving me this opportunity, and also Sibiya for, requesting me to share my story. And it's always a good time. I always enjoy, I always, have a good time sharing my story, because this business opportunity that she has presented is what has changed my life. This is the business that has changed the lives of people around me. And it's the business that I'm continuing to change the lives of people around me. So I'm always excited to share my story. So allow me to share my screen a bit. So let me share my screen. Actually, even before I share my screen, for those who don't know me, my name is Charity Gabana. I am Kenyan. Yeah, I am Kenyan. I can see a very big audience in South Africa here, and we have so many Kenyans as well, East Africans as well. I am Kenyan. I am in my mid-20s. Yeah, I'm in my mid-20s. And I came across Forever Living back in 2017. Yeah, 2017, through a friend of mine. And by then I was just a student. And as a student, your life is just basic. You are totally dependent on your parents. You have no income. You have to ask permission, every time if you want to do anything, if you want to buy anything. And that was my life. And I used to come from a very, very, very humble background. Things were so bad back at home. It got to a point whereby I was in campus, but I was so stressed. I was really stressed up about the situation back at home because I did not know what to do, honestly. And that's when that is the same period that I came across my guardian angel. Honestly, I call him my guardian angel because he's the one who held my hand and showed me this business opportunity. So the reason why I actually got interested in Forever Living business opportunity is because as a teen, as an early 20-year-old, you don't have money around you. And when you hang around people who have money, you start asking yourself questions. Where does this person get money? How comes we are the same age and he always has money around him? And I remember approaching him. He's my upline. He's called Alan. And I told him, please show me a way I can make an extra $1. Yeah, an extra $10, an extra $20 at least to pay my bills, at least to help me eat well, because I was in campus, and the food there was not so good. The living conditions there were not so good, and things back at home were not so good as well, because my parents would give me very small money, and it was money that honestly would not be enough to sustain me throughout a whole week. So I told him, Alan, I need you to show me what you do, because I see that you make a lot of money. So he called me to our East African headquarters that is in Kenya office, and he showed me the business plan. And for me, it was love at first sight. Honestly, it was presented the same way that Sibiya has presented it to us today. And for me, it was love at first sight. And I was like, you know what? If you have done it and you are my friend, if you have done it and I have seen you grow through it, if you have done it and, I trust you as my friend, I believe I can do it as well. So before I go on, if you're in here and you are invited by a friend, okay? If you're in here and you are invited by a friend, please make sure when this presentation is done, send them a message. Just send them a message and tell them thank you. Because that is someone who wants you to succeed. That is someone who wants you to prosper. And that is someone who wants you to grow. Yeah. So, for me, that was around in 2017. I was a student in a public institution here in Kenya. Well, I did not do the business seriously, guys. In 2017, it was around October. I was still doing some small side hustles, helping me make an extra $10 maybe in a week, an extra $20 in a week. In Kenya shillings, it's around 1,500 Kenya shillings, but it was not enough. So I was a bit distracted. I did not give Forever Living the serious concentration that it needed from the word go. I was one leg in and one leg out. I was not like 100% sure that Forever Living would help me achieve what I wanted to achieve, but I had loved it, okay? So I wasted 3 months I was lukewarm, trying to figure out, does it work? Does it not work? But my turning point was a local trip that my sponsor, my upline, made in 2017, if I'm not wrong, in 2017. So when they travel out of the country. So when they travel and they came back, I actually, before they came back, I sent him a message and I told him, upline, I want to come back and do this business seriously. If it can help you travel, if it can help you leave the country, and I want to leave the country, please, when you come back to Kenya, please, let's have a meeting and let me start doing the business seriously. So I started doing the business seriously in 2018. That was in January. Made my first step in business in February, like a time like this, February 14th, as an assistant supervisor. And that is when life started changing. And remember, guys, the reason why I started doing Forever Living was because of my situation. I was coming from a very humble background. parents who did not have like a really good income. Things were not so good back at home, and because of this situation, it really used to stress me a lot. And because of that, I even developed ulcers, because you want something but your parents are not able to provide for you. So I decided to join Forever, make money. And stories like a story that I'm about to share, they're the ones that really gave me the confidence. And I was like, if they have done it, if this person is making over $1,000 every single month, if this person has built for their mom, if this person has grew their income to $200 to $2,000 every single month, then I can do it. So I think, stories of people who had succeeded in this business really gave me the push, really gave me the motivation. And I told myself, if they can do it, I can as well do it myself. So for me, I joined this business for my family. Honestly, I joined this business for my family. I don't know about you. I don't know about you. What is your why? What is your why? What matters most to you? And for me, what matters most to me then was my family. So we have been told about so many things that you can achieve in this business. And of course, when the year begins, we all have goals, we all have dreams, we all have things that we want to buy, things that we want to own, goals that we want to achieve. And for me, what mattered most to me, honestly, was raising the status of my family back at home. Because I was, it got to a point, yes, I did love home, but it got to a point I never looked forward to going home, during Christmas, during Easter, during these holidays, because I'm like, there's nothing fun to go to. Yes, I love my parents, I love my sister, I love my brothers and everybody else around there, but there's nothing fun to go to at home, because it was back in the village, a village that is not developed. We had no electricity. Our house was very old. I think we were among the poorest people in that village. So me thinking about going home was super, super stressful. So I joined this this business for my family. I don't know about you. So this was the situation back at home, okay? This is the situation that really used to stress me a lot when I was in class. And it got to a point I would not concentrate. I would, I would not concentrate at all, because anytime I would get a phone call, from home, I would automatically think, oh, I hope it's not something bad. I hope my parent has not fallen sick. I hope something bad has not happened at home. It was that bad. So I joined Forever so that I can get my parents out of this situation to a better situation, so that I can give my parents confidence that when they walk around in the village, when they do their day-to-day activities, they are confident that they have a roof, they have a stable roof above their head. And let me tell you guys, with Forever Living products, in less than 2 years, I had already started to save and made enough money and built this for my parents when I was just 23 years old. I joined Forever when I was 20 years, guys. Yeah, I joined Forever when I was 20 years. All right. So I did this for my parents. So the other thing that I have been able to achieve through this amazing, amazing, amazing business opportunity is this. So before that, maybe you're in here and the situation back at home is not bad. Living condition of your loved ones at home is not bad. How about you start your own, you build your own property, you buy your own land, to invest and all that. Maybe you're not relating to my situation, but if you are relating with your situation, if you're relating with my situation, you can do this business for your loved ones, at least to change things back at home. So the other thing that I have been able to do with Forever Living products is this. So my parents, my dad has retired already. My mom is almost retiring. And there's this thing called black tax. I don't know if you guys know it. Black tax. You find that maybe if you're employed in here, or if you have a business going on, you make a certain amount of income, but you find that 3/4 of that income is going back home. You don't even remain with enough to develop yourself. You don't remain with enough to buy things for yourself, to invest, to save. So for me, I did not want, I think I experienced black tax for a certain period of time, because I was making a good income in Forever, honestly. But if I look at it at the end of the month, I would not really say I have saved a good amount of money, because 3/4 of my income was going home. You'll be called, oh, this needs to be fixed, the chicken need to be taken care of, I don't know what needs to be done. So I was like, you know what, I want to get this weight off my shoulder. Do you guys relate? Does any of you relate on the chat box? I'd like to see if any of you relate. Black tax, black tax, black tax, black tax. Yes, black tax is real, and black tax holds you back from yes, holds you back from doing the things that you want to do for you. All right. It makes you even forget about yourself. So for me, I said, you know what? I'm going to work for Forever Living Products. I'm going to make enough money and build for my parents something, have my parents do something that helps them make an extra $200, an extra $100 that can help them pay, the small bills that they have. And with Forever Living Products, just at 20, okay, late 23, early 24 years, I was able to save enough money and I built for my parents their retirement project. So right now, I know when I'm here in the city in Nairobi, the money that I'm making, 85% or even 95% of that money is for me, is for my own personal growth, because my people back at home have their own way, their own source of income. So if you're in here and you're relating with my situation, you have a salary, you are employed, or maybe you're a business person, and the money that you make, most of it goes home. How about you work this business seriously, make enough money, build something for your people back at home, so that the money that you're making here in the city or wherever you are is for you, is for your own personal growth. So the other thing that I have been able to do it forever is, let me see, is this. We all have dreams. I don't know if we do, all of us. Maybe some of us don't have dreams to own cars. Maybe you have dreams to own super bikes. You have dreams to be, I don't know. I don't know what your dream is. But let me tell you guys, when I joined Forever, I did not even have a dream of owning a car. Well, I liked cars. I would walk around the road, admiring cars, but I would never imagine, I would never think, of me owning a car, honestly, because I think by then my mindset was it was not strong enough to actually believe that I can own a car in my early 20s. Yeah. My thought, how we've grown up and how how the system is, the normal system is, you go to school, you get a good job, probably buy a car in your late 30s, buy a car in your late 40s, maybe buy a car in your late 50s. That was my mentality when I joined Forever. I never thought of, that was not my main goal. But with Forever, money was good. I was at 23 years old, I was making over how much? Over $1,000. That is good money. In Kenya, that is good money. And a very small percentage of people in Kenya, honestly, earn that much money. So in my third year in Forever, I was making over $1,000. I was making over $1,500. And I started saving up for my car, because I was like, oh, if I'm making this much money, then I can save enough to probably buy my car. And this was my first car, guys. And yeah, for a lot of people, they don't start with such cars as their first cars, if you can all agree with me. So I saved enough money, and before even finishing saving up, I qualified for one of the incentives that Sibiya has talked about, which is the Forever to Drive incentive. I qualified for that incentive when I was 24 years, and I bought my first car when I was 24 years with Forever Living Products. So I don't know what car you want to own. I don't know if you own a car already, maybe you want to upgrade, or maybe you want to buy the second car. I'm telling you, with Forever Living Products, you can absolutely buy that car. You can absolutely buy that machine. Just think about that dream car that you have in your mind. You can buy that with Forever Living Products for absolutely free. Because for me, I have qualified for the incentive. So that means the company is paying me an extra income on top of what I'm already earning to buy my dream car, or to pay for the car that I had already bought. All right. So the other thing that I can say this amazing opportunity has helped me achieve is this. When I joined Forever, I did not have a passport. Okay. Because why would I have a passport? Where was I going to? Where was I traveling to? I did not have those, I was not that visionary. All I wanted was just to make small money for my normal upkeep. But the money became good. The money became more, and I started seeing, oh, so I can travel with Forever. And I remember doing my first travel in 2018 with Forever. We went to Kigali, Rwanda. I'm glad we are going back to Kigali next year in January. So being able to achieve this, honestly, and I was just 21 years old, it was incredible. It really opened my eyes, and I was like, okay, then I can travel to many other countries. I can achieve bigger and better things with Forever Living Products if I put in the work and just do what I need to do. All right. So the other travel that I've been able to do is this. We went to a trip. It was an East African rally, of course, in one of the coastal regions in Kenya, a place that I had never gone to, honestly, and I would never ever think of myself going to either way, because I didn't have the money then. This was my first international trip that I did with Forever. That was in 2013. No, 2023, sorry, 2023. And this was 2022, sorry. This was fully sponsored by me. And I remember I was able to pay for one of my team members who also qualified for that incentive. Imagine paying for yourself to Dubai and still having enough money to pay for someone in your team in your team to be able to travel. So you can think of the amount of income that you can make with Forever. You know, taking care of yourself and being able to take care of somebody else and still remain with extra. So this was my first international trip, and it really opened up my eyes, and I was like, you know what? I'm coming back to Kenya. I'm coming back to my country, and I'm going to do big business. So this is the other travel that we've been able to do. This is the local travel, of course. We went with the team. Imagine filling a whole 3/4 of the plane was just the team. You know, we've done so many local travels and had so much fun with the team. I have also been able to travel to Zanzibar. I don't know if any of you have a dream, have a goal of traveling to Zanzibar. If you have a dream, please just type a 1 on the chat box. If in your dream board, Zanzibar is a location that you'd like to go to. For me, when I joined Forever, that was my dream destination. I didn't know how I was going to do it. I didn't know how I was going to get to Zanzibar, but I knew I had a plan. You know, I had a business. I had a business that I could work and make enough money to pay for my tickets, to pay for my stay in Zanzibar. And thank God, last year, January, we were able to travel to Zanzibar with myself and the team as well. And this is my favorite travel, guys. This is my favorite travel. And as I mentioned earlier, I joined this business because of my family. And I I promised myself that I'm going to achieve goals for my family members. You know, goals that they were not able to achieve, especially my parents. Goals that my parents were not able to achieve for themselves. Things that they wanted for themselves, but they did not have the opportunities that I have right now to be able to achieve for themselves. So last year, my mom was turning 53. My mom was turning 53 years old. She had never boarded a plane. She had never been anywhere around the coastal region. And I decided to surprise her. And I decided to surprise her for her birthday treat. You know, paid for a flight for her, paid for accommodation, she really had a good experience. And honestly, I could tell from her reaction, I could tell from, how she was feeling and her facial expression. This is something that she wanted for the longest time, but she did not know how to achieve it. So maybe you're in here, your parent wants to own a car, your parent wants to maybe own land, your parent wants to travel, but he or she does not know how to do it, or maybe your guardian, they don't know how to do it. How about you work this business and help their goals, their dreams come true for them? So this was a very special trip for me that I did for my parent. I'm not sure if I'll be able to play the video. Maybe you guys can listen.
Last weekend, I took Naomi out for a little adventure down to the coast. I flew her down to the coast, which was her first time boarding a plane, her first time being at the coast, and it was her 57th birthday. So I thought, why not? She was very excited, not expecting it. And yes, I made her dream come true. Okay, every day your statement. Very nice. That's right. Kama si Mungu, kama si mimi, na kama si pesa ya Forever Living, that would have not been possible for her. Airport. Well, she kept smiling the whole time and watching the plane, and this was her wish. Don't mind me, I kept giggling the whole time because I was happy and excited to do this for my mom. She couldn't believe how big a plane was in real life. And of course, we enjoyed some coffee, did some TikTok. Yeah, and it was time to board our plane. She was very excited to see how big the plane was in person. And yeah, I know she has a story to tell. So yeah, this was inside the plane. She was like, kama inakaa hivi na ndani. And yes, we were on the skies and she had a good time. This was her feedback when we landed in Mombasa. Experience ndege imekuwaje? masikio zake ziliziba, which is normal, obviously, because of change of altitude. I took her to the beach, which was her first time, of course, being at the beach. She was very excited to see that huge mass of water. Yeah, she couldn't believe it at all. And just seeing her excited, seeing the smile on her face was everything. It took a number of convincing for me to make her dip her feet in the ocean water, which she finally did, and tasted the ocean water also. Yeah,
Oh, sorry, guys.
So yeah, I am so happy that I did this for my mom. Thanks to Forever Living Products.
Yes, guys, that is thanks to Forever Living Products. And I will keep on repeating this again. If you're not going to do this business for you, at least do it for your loved ones. At least do it for your people. All right. So the other thing that I have been able to do it forever is this. Took myself for a 1-week birthday treat in Dubai. Remember, I was in Dubai in 2022, but I was like, you know what? That was not enough. Yeah, I need to go and experience Dubai some more. I need to go shop some more. I need to go explore some more. But with Forever Living Products, I was able to fund my 1-week trip to Dubai. Maybe you're in here and that's what you want to do for yourself. That's what you want to do for your kids. That's what you want to do for your loved ones, your parents, and everybody else. You can make enough money. You can make enough money and even more and extra to do that for your loved ones. All right. So guys, apart from that, of course, I have been able to really mentor people in my team. I remember meeting one guy from Instagram, from just social media, a stranger, and and being able to help and being able to mentor her and coach her into the business. Now he is a manager in the business as well, and many other leaders, many other people. Like today, I had actually gone to visit one lady who is a new mom. She actually has a 4-month-old baby. She is a manager in the business, and she was just sharing to us and telling us, honestly, were it not Forever Living Products, she does not know how her life would have been. She does not know how she would have funded the maternity process for her baby, because she was able to stay home for close to 1 year and still pay bills and still pay all those bills that she needed to pay in hospital for her child. Honestly, hearing stories like that, they give me life, and they really motivate me, and they really do motivate me to want to do more and change other people's lives. All right. The other thing that I have been able to do, of course, is investments. Not just making the profits and bonuses, but making sure that this money that I'm making in Forever Living is making more money for me outside there. And with Forever Living, of course, right now I'm in the real estate business, doing it part-time, of course. Forever Living is my all-time full-time business. So I'm in the real estate business, doing it part-time, and that has been fully funded with Forever. I don't know what your dream is. I don't know what your goal is. Is it to buy cars? Is it to own a kayak? Is it to own a travel agency? Whatever that dream is, Forever Living Products can fund that dream for you. And for me, it was being in the real estate business, and Forever has done that for me. The other thing, of course, is the money. I mean, making good money in Forever. Imagine just being a 24-year-old, a 25-year-old, and you're making over 2,500 USD on a monthly basis. In Kenya, that is good money. That is among the top 5 earners in Kenya, honestly. So what I can tell you is, as I finish, what are some of the things that have helped me, have kept me moving in Forever, and things that gave me hope, to do this business? It's the freedom bit, the fact that you can work from home. I mean, right now I'm in my sitting room and I'm doing an international meeting. I'm talking to over 600 people. There's residual income part. You get to have so much fun as you work. There's the leverage bit, where you're your own boss, but you have to be a disciplined boss. There's uncapped income. The fact that it is me to determine how much money I want to make on a monthly basis is just amazing. And there's low startup costs as well. The person who shared this link with you will be able to explain to you how much money you can begin as a wholesale member in this business. No management headaches. There's security in this business, and there's absolute available systems in place. There are people to hold your hand. There are people to guide you and show you what to do and what not to do. And you get to also choose the people that you want to work with. And it's an absolutely free environment. But one other thing that has been able to make me grow, help me grow to the person I am right now, is the fact that, I attended trainings and listened to the person who shared this opportunity with me, because that is the person that wanted the best for me. All right. So when this meeting ends, as I mentioned earlier, please send a message to the person who shared this link with you and tell them thank you, because that is someone who genuinely wants you to grow, who genuinely wants you to do well this year. All right. So as she mentioned earlier, if you're any of these 3 types of people, please reach out to the person who shared this link with you as well and tell them which type of person are you. So before I hand it over to Sibiya to finish this meeting for us, please let me be the first person to welcome you to the Forever family, and I will see you guys at work. Wishing you a successful 2024.
Wow, thank you so much, our leader Charity. Thank you so much. You know why I kept on saying, this is a loving community. Imagine I asked you from Kenya to come and share your story with us. You were like, same time, I'm ready, I want to do it. That's what I mean when I say this is a loving community. We give love, we love each other, we learn from each other. Your story is so inspiring. You used your background to push you, to motivate you to go out there and work. And look at you now, you are still growing every single day. And guess what? That's what I kept on saying. It doesn't matter what you've been through. It doesn't matter what you are going through right now. It doesn't matter where you are coming from. You can still change it through this business. It doesn't matter how you felt before. Forever is a forgiving business. This is your second chance. You get another chance to rewrite your story. Use this opportunity, rewrite your story. Do it for yourself. Do it for your family. Leader Charity, thank you so much. Your testimony, it's so amazing. Keep on sharing it. Keep on changing lives with this testimony. From here, family, please talk to the person that invited you here and say, I'm ready to start. Show me the way. Let's do the planning. If you're already in the business, take it seriously. Run with it. This is a game-changing business. If you don't do it for yourself, who must do it for you? If you can't stand up and fight for yourself, who should fight for you? Start today, not tomorrow, not next day. This is your time. Inago, the time is now for you to say, enough is enough. I'm going to go for what I deserve. Go to the person who introduced you. If you have any questions, please talk to the person who invited you here. There will be more trainings about the product the minute you become part of the business. Thank you so much. You were all so amazing. Have a beautiful and a blessed evening.